Okay, can I start with a little confession? I know we're supposed to eat like 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every single day, but for a busy person, let's just be honest, that is practically impossible. So today, we're talking about the ultimate cheat code for your health.
I mean, really, just think about your last week. Between your job, your family, running errands, and, trying to have some kind of life, getting all that amazing plant-based nutrition our bodies are literally craving can feel totally overwhelming. If you feel like you're always falling short, trust me, you are not alone.
And this number? Wow. This really just says it all. Only 1 out of every 10 adults is actually hitting that goal. That means 9 out of 10 of us are missing the mark. So that feeling of not being able to keep up, yeah, it's not just a feeling, it's the reality for almost everyone.
But here's what's so important to understand. This is not a personal failure. This has nothing to do with willpower. It's about a fundamental problem in our modern lives, and it actually has a name. It's called the nutritional gap. Think of it like this. There's this giant canyon. On one side, you've got the incredible, high-performance fuel our bodies were built to run on, all those amazing, colorful plants. And on the other side, well, that's the quick, convenient stuff we actually end up putting in the tank day after day. So, what are we supposed to do about this giant canyon? This is where the cheat code comes in. And no, we are not talking about some massive, life-altering change. We're just talking about a simple, powerful bridge to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And that bridge, well, it's the whole idea behind a company called Juice Plus. And just so you know, the plus is silent. Their entire mission is to bridge that exact gap we were talking about, using concentrated plant-based nutrition to help you get from what you should eat to what you actually eat. So how does it do that? Well, it starts with the concentrated nutrition from 30 different plants. We're talking fruits, vegetables, and berries. It's a whole rainbow of nutrients that's designed to make sure your cells get fueled, even if you hate kale or you're living out of your car on the most chaotic days. Now, of course, I get it. In the world of health and wellness, you hear a lot of big promises. But claims are one thing, and proof is something else entirely. So let's look at the science and see why this so-called cheat actually works.
This right here is their guiding principle, and it's so much more than just a catchy phrase. It's a real commitment to backing everything up with hard evidence from independent research.
The amount of research is pretty staggering. Over 40 peer-reviewed scientific publications. And get this, these aren't just studies on one little ingredient. They're clinical studies on the actual finished products, done at major universities and hospitals. That level of research on a final product is, believe me, incredibly rare in this industry. And for another huge layer of confidence, you've got all these third-party certifications. When you see seals from organizations like NSF, it means the products have been independently tested and verified for purity, quality, and safety. It's that extra peace of mind so you know what's on the label is exactly what you're getting. It's also really telling that it's not just the scientists who are on board. A growing number of doctors, nurses, and other health professionals use and recommend these products, not just for their patients, but for their own families too. That adds a whole other level of credibility. Okay, so the science is solid. We've got that. But what does all of this actually mean for your real, busy, everyday life? What's the actual payoff for you? Well, that gold standard research has shown a whole bunch of real-world benefits. These studies show that the products can help support your immune function, your heart health, even the health of your skin. Plus, and this is a big one, they help protect your cells from oxidative stress, which you can kind of think of as the daily cellular rust that can speed up aging. So if this idea of simply and effectively bridging your own nutritional gap is starting to sound good to you, let's talk about how to learn a bit more. And I promise this is the easiest step of all. A fantastic person to connect with for more information is Helene Matthews. And just so you know, her first name is pronounced Helene. She really understands this proactive approach to wellness and can give you personalized info. You can give her a call at 858-208-5109 or check out her website at helene7.juiceplus.com. And hey, if you just want to keep learning more about all things health, wellness, and fitness, you should definitely check out the resources over at naturesmart.us. It's a really great site, just packed with valuable content. So I really want to leave you with this one last thought. The whole point of this cheater's guide is to make success feel possible. It's about believing that you can actually succeed because the bar is set so low. It doesn't require perfection. It just requires one small, simple choice. So what's yours going to be?